Hello everyone, and welcome to our weekly financial news update. In this video, we'll be discussing some of the biggest stories that have been making headlines this week. First up, we turn to the stock market, where we've seen some significant rises and falls over the past few days. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has been particularly volatile, with a major drop on Monday followed by a small recovery later in the week. This has been due to a number of factors, including concerns about inflation and rising interest rates, and ongoing trade tensions between the US and China. Meanwhile, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have also been in the news, with the price of Bitcoin dropping by around 10% over the past week. This follows reports that the US Treasury Department is considering stricter regulations for digital currencies, which could potentially limit their appeal to investors. Moving on to the banking sector, we've seen some major deals and developments this week. Perhaps the biggest news was the announcement that JP Morgan Chase has agreed to buy the UK's largest digital bank, Nutmeg. This move is expected to give JP Morgan a stronger foothold in the UK market, and could signal a wider trend of traditional banks moving further into digital banking services. In other banking news, HSBC has announced that it will be closing down more than 80 branches across the UK due to changing customer habits and the rise of online and mobile banking. The bank has said that it will be investing in other areas such as mobile banking and home lending in order to stay competitive. Finally, we turn to the world of international finance, where this week saw a major summit of the G7 group of wealthy nations. One of the key topics of discussion was corporate tax, with the G7 agreeing to a minimum global tax rate of 15% to prevent large companies from avoiding tax by moving their profits to low-tax countries. This move may have far-reaching implications for multinational companies, and could represent a significant shift in global tax policy. So there you have it, a quick roundup of some of the biggest financial stories from this week. Stay tuned for more updates and insights in the weeks ahead.